Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I have the windows open. There's a lovely breeze in here, but there is someone power washing something close enough for me to hear it. I'm not sure if it's going to come through on the microphone. I hope it's not going to disturb you too much. Today I want to jump into a divine masculine reading, okay? So I want to first I've shuffled all of the cards that I have out, and I'm going to shuffle them at least one more time on camera, or however many I feel called to. My dogs are outside, so you may see them come through the screen at some point, and hopefully we'll get some lovely little animals or critters or something come by as well. But I do want to get some energies. Show me the energy that a divine masculine is holding right now. For a divine masculine energy that wants to come through, please give us an indication of the energy that they are holding in their body right now. We have the Seven of Water so far. We have Page of Earth. Let's get a few more cards, please. Three more shuffles, and I will pull 3 cards from the top. There's one. Thought that was going to come out. There's 2. And here's the 3rd shuffle. We had one more card come out, and I'm going to pull the next 2. 9 of Water and the Empress. Just put those up there for now. Okay, so these are the cards that came through for the divine masculine, the energy that they're holding right now. We have the 7 of Water, which is a complex decision and the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So the divine masculine is coming in. There's a decision he needs to make, okay? And I also see that there's a 2 of Air here, 2 of Swords, and in the regular tarot, that's also a decision that needs to be made, and it is here as well. So, so we see a decision needs to be made, and we see that the divine masculine, he's not sure what to do, which direction to go. He's really needed to do some research to see which direction he really wants to go towards. But he's going to need to stop procrastinating, okay? That's coming through with the 7 of Water. The Page of Earth, this is about having some patience, okay, and being successful. And the card says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So that is what's coming through with the 7 of Water. It's a new area, so there's going to be a lot of research that the divine masculine is going to want to do. So he's procrastinating. He at least needs to start doing the research. And we have the 2 of Air, the 2 of Swords, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending that there is no problem. So that's why he's procrastinating. He doesn't know what to do, so he's just going to stand still instead of making any movement. But we do have the Empress energy coming through, which is about lavish abundance and giving birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So what I see is that if the divine masculine, if this new venture that they want to do, this decision, their path, the choice that they should make would be the one that leads them to their dreams, the one that most aligns with their dreams that they want. And then to end this energy, the level of energy that we have for the divine masculine, with the 9 of Water, which is a beautiful card here. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So what I do see here is with the divine masculine, one of the decisions that they need to make, which is a pretty big life decision. We've had several cards come through about making that decision. Also came through in the reading that I did, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, about needing to make that decision. The past life reading, someone did not make their decision in a past life, and so it was returning. Okay, So I do see that a love of their life, for the divine masculine, a love of their life is going to be making an appearance. I want to jump to the Mystic Moon Oracles to get some more cards to see what else the divine masculine is dealing with right now. What issues he's, this energy that's coming through, what issues he's overcoming, what could be on his path. What are the two choices possibly? What are the choices? Okay. From Mystic Moon's Oracle, please give us any cards to let us know what the divine masculine is going through right now, and anything about his choices that he needs to make, and this love of his life, and anything regarding this lavish abundance. Okay, I'm starting to see some reasonings as to why the divine masculine may have been procrastinating. We have refocus. So I do see a lot of times when the divine masculine, he will maybe try to start something and he comes up against a brick wall or comes up against any obstacle, and he starts faltering, and then he starts refocusing his attention, which basically is just procrastinating. We have forgiveness. We have forgiveness here. We also have Dark Night of the Soul, so the divine masculine is going through quite a bit right now. That's probably why he's procrastinating. No one really wants to make a big life-altering decision when they're in the Dark Night of the Soul. But this card, the Seven of Water, did talk about the need to do research. So he doesn't have to actually make the decision right now, but he does need to at least start the process of doing some research, and that'll probably help bring him out of his Dark Night of the Soul. Any more cards? We have received. So what's coming through with that is that your divine masculine has received some of the messages that you have sent to him telepathically, okay? That has been received. We did have flip up in the deck here, third party. So that could be the choice or the decision that the divine masculine who's coming through here, has to make. I can already tell you that is it. As soon as I said that, the Crossroads card flipped out. So the divine masculine is at a crossroads. It is, I'm not certain whether the crossroads, came about because of the Dark Night of the Soul, or the Dark Night of the Soul is causing the crossroads moment. Okay, let's see what else came through. So we have crossroads. We have divine timing. So you can still procrastinate all you want, like I was saying earlier, the divine masculine can. But he does need to start doing the research, okay? And if you do the research now, when it is right time, when divine timing does come into play, then you're ready for it. The divine masculine will be ready for it. We have some fear coming through for the divine masculine. We have understanding. And we still have the devotion. We still have the devotion from the divine masculine. So since we have the Dark Night of the Soul and some other cards that came through, crossroads, third party, fear, needing to make a decision or a choice, and procrastination, let me go ahead and grab another deck. I didn't have this one out, but I do want to get a few messages really quick from this divine masculine with all of this energy that's coming through here. And this is Angelic Revelation 144, naked flame healing messages. Okay, one more shuffle. And I'm just going to get a few cards because I don't want it to get too overwhelming. I do see some heavy energy, of course, with this Dark Night of the Soul and the third party and the crossroads. So let me just get a few cards really quick from this divine masculine. Okay, that is enough. Okay. And these are the cards that came through. You are my bestie, eternally my soul boo. I miss our friendship and the way we talked, laughed, and made love. I need you here with me. I'm not running anymore. The only running I'm doing now is towards you. You are on my mind constantly. Do you think about me often? I am celibate and waiting for you. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. There is love in the silence, even though I haven't always said it with words. I know that you have felt my love and still feel it now, because it has always been there. You are priceless to me, and I love and adore you. So that came through. So, I thought that these were going to be pretty heavy energies that came through because of the dark night of the soul and the third party and the crossroads. But this wasn't too bad. So I do see that they are pretty much ready to stop procrastinating. They're ready to do that research, and they're ready to make a move. Let's get some more cards. Okay. Anything to illuminate anything on the table right now for the divine masculine's energy that has come through. One more shuffle. Help illuminate any of these cards, any of these messages that are already here from the divine masculine's energy that's coming through. Okay. I want to do 2 shuffles, and then I will pull 2 cards from the top. Okay. This one flipped up as well. I wanted 2, but I will take the 3. We have Ancient Wisdom, Lady with a Bosch Egg. We have Ancient Wisdom. So I see that the ancestors are here with the divine masculine. They are helping guide him. This is probably also about clearing bloodlines. Okay. We also have Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. So I do see that this energy, this divine masculine's energy that's coming through right now, part of what was happening was they were numbing themselves. They were numbing themselves with some sort of substance. That also came out as procrastination. When you're numb, you're not really going to be making a choice or a decision, okay? But we saw from their higher self that they're tired of that, okay? They're tired of that. And this numbing and overindulgence, that's why that they were unable or unwilling to make a decision. And then we have Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. That's good. So what I'm seeing as the ancestors are with this divine masculine, they have had a Ten of Swords moment where they've hit rock bottom, and they are having an upswing now. The energy has shifted, and they are no longer being like that. They're no longer have an addiction. They are no longer using chemicals or anything like that to numb themselves. Powerful energy shift. They will be coming out of this dark night of the soul if they haven't already, okay? And their energy is shifting. They're not going to be running anymore. They're going to be running towards you, not away from you, if that was the case. Let's get a few more cards for the divine masculine. I don't know if you can see it. There's a pretty bird sitting on the fence line in front of me. He just flew off. Okay. So, any more messages, please, regarding this divine masculine's energy that has come through here? Being guided by the ancestors, who is having a very powerful energy shift after a dark night of the soul and some addiction issues, numbing issues. Please give me a few cards for this to illuminate more information about this divine masculine, please. 2 more shuffles, and I will pull 2 cards from the top if none fly out. And 1 more shuffle. Okay. We have victim consciousness. So I've seen that recently. That's the divine masculine in their dark night of the soul. It's all about things that are being done to them, they're not taking responsibility. They don't want to see any part that they had in anything, probably also while they were numbing. And we have, how teachable are you? If you believe you can manifest something, truly believe it, you really can do it. So how teachable are you? That message is wanting to come through for anyone who is trying to break an addiction. You can make this happen. It may not be just straight through manifestation. There's other ways to do it. There's AA, there's medication or something that you can take that will make the alcohol or other things not work or not feel good. So there's other methods. So this card is coming through. How teachable are you? If you are doing something still that is unhealthy for you, you need to stop that now. That's the decision there that needs to be made, no matter, who the person is going to be with. Let's get a few more cards, please, for this Divine Masculine's energy that is coming through right now. Let us know anything that we need to know right now for this Divine Masculine. Okay, 3 shuffles, and I will pull 2 cards from the top if none fly through. Please give us more illumination for this Divine Masculine, please. We already have 1 card that came through. It was the 11 card, Diving for Light. Okay, and I will pull the card from the top. Here's the Diving for Light card. And that's about going through any darkness and reaching the light, which is what the Divine Masculine is doing here with this dark night of the soul, and coming through that, okay? Inner trust. So not only do they need to be teachable, okay, and stop with the victim consciousness, they need to embrace that energy shift and embrace any of the intuition that they have, any of that stronger gut feeling that they have, and have inner trust their own intuition, trust in themselves. I'm going to pull a few more cards from this stack for advice for the Divine Masculine. Well, I guess not necessarily advice, but what Spirit is saying could help this Divine Masculine, these energies that are coming through. Messages from Spirit of what could help this Divine Masculine, please. Okay, we already have success and growth. So they are already on a path to succeed, and they are making progress and seeing inner growth, personal growth, excuse me. 2 more shuffles, and I will pull 2 more cards from the top if none fall through. There's 1. Okay, so we're going to get 2 more cards. We have reach out. So for the Divine Masculine, we have reach out. That could be for help from others. That could be to their divine counterpart. That could be to a sponsor in AA. That could be to family members. That could be to friends, okay? We have reach out. Well-deserved reward. So the messages that are coming through here is letting me know that this Divine Masculine's energy that's coming through, they have broken that addiction. They have seen the growth. They have had some success, and they are now reaping some of the rewards for that. And that includes having, trusting their own intuition, having inner trust within themselves. Whether or not they will reach out to you or to someone else, time will tell. I'm going to get a few cards from Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I want to see what was some of the big life's lessons right now that this Divine Masculine was having to go through that ended up setting him into the dark night of the soul and unable to make choices that would benefit him. Okay. Give us some more insight, please, to this Divine Masculine's energy that's coming through. Give us more insight. see what we have. We have to the sea. Okay. So, I've said this before when I've pulled this card, and I'm going to continue to say it. Every time I see this card, I automatically start hearing the Honey Drippers version of Sea of Love. Okay? So what I am seeing is that this divine masculine, one thing that could be beneficial to them is if they have not already moved towards water, they could possibly see if that could help for work for them. Living close to water is a very peaceful and energetic space, okay? So they may want to go closer to water if they haven't already. And because of the song that I always associate with this card, I do see that they are wanting to be there with their person, with their divine counterpart. Any more cards, please, from Wisdom of the Oracle? Okay, and we have one on the floor. And that was time to go. Okay, and that's a 45 card, which goes to a 9. This to the sea was a 7, by the way. So time to go. The divine masculine was needing to make a decision, right? And he was needing to put that decision in action so he can make his dreams come true. So this card is letting the divine masculine, letting us know that it is actually time for the divine masculine to stop procrastinating, make that decision. Make whatever decision that they need to, that will enable them to have the happiest, healthiest, safe life that they can have right now, okay? I'm going to pull a few cards from Angelic Revelation 144, the Sacred Healing Journey, to see what other things would like to come through and be illuminated for this divine masculine's energy that is coming through here. One more shuffle. Okay. Messages, please, concerning this divine masculine's energy that is coming through here in this reading. Two more shuffles. Okay, we had something flip up. Okay. One more shuffle. And I do see that I already have something flipped up. Okay. So these are the cards that wanted to come through from this Sacred Healing Journey deck. Okay. We have broken, feeling fragile and needing to rebuild. So that's coming through with a lot of these cards with the Dark Night of the Soul and the victim consciousness, okay? So this could be energy that they are leaving. Abandoned, unable to give to another due to needing to heal old wounds and trauma. I do see that coming through, especially with the Dark Night of the Soul. Faith, letting go and letting God. Lone wolf, the path I walk alone, walking away, moving forward. So we saw that the divine masculine had a decision to be made, and that would lead them to whatever path that they needed to be. So that's what that's about. They were feeling underwater and they needed to either sink or swim. That was absolutely coming through. We also have eternal flame, divine soul love. So there's one of your confirmations for this reading. If you're watching this as a cross watcher for the divine masculine's energy to see if it is your twin flame, your divine soul connection. We have wellness, well-being, health, diet, nutrition, and exercise. So I saw that with all of this numbing. They were not taking care of themselves at all. But now they've been in the dark night of the soul, and they're having to work on their shadow side, working through the darkness and the shadows. Emotions, wanting to make an offer, but fearing rejection. We saw that here with this fear card that came through from Mystic Moon's Oracle as well. So we've got confirmation here from both Mystic Moon's Oracle and Angelic Revelation 144 about the fears. Mending bridges, kiss and make up. So your Divine Masculine, this has been on a pause for a while, and that's the decision they want to make. They would like to mend the bridge and make up with you. They were left heartbroken, and they were recovering and healing from that heartbreak. They'd like to now break through these walls and stop having this block. Stop having this block and this stuckness with their divine counterpart. Light. The light to lead the way. Communication. Handling challenging communication, including being ghosted or blocked. And then we have war. Defensive, self-sabotage, and anger. So some of this is, energies that they've already been working through, okay? And I do believe that some of this, this self-sabotage, that was about the drinking and stuff, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end with messages. Since there was a Eternal Flame card here, and we did see this Divine Masculine working really hard through his dark night of the soul, and we did see a third party. And the Divine Masculine needing to make a choice so he can have the love of his life come through. Your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull cards from Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle, Affirmations for Navigating the Sacred Healing Journey, also by Angelic Revelation 144. And these are beautiful cards. When I have any type of divine soul connection that's coming through, I always like to take a couple of these cards to end. Always beautiful messages to end. And honestly, I'm truly surprised my dogs have not started barking or come walk across. I'm surprised. Okay, so any final messages to close out this reading from the Divine Masculine's energy, or from their higher self, or from Spirit regarding this Divine Masculine's energy that has come through for anybody that this is resonating with? 2 to 3 cards, please. Okay, that was pretty quick. Let's see what we have. We have more than 3. Let's see what we have. Okay. I open myself to allow Spirit to flow to me and talk through me. Maybe I can channel for the divine. I allow my heart to be compassionate, sense my higher truth, and remain trusting while I remain patient. I am part of all life and infinitely connected to Spirit and my soul tribe. I embrace all connections I make on this sacred journey. My life is built on a firm divine foundation, and any foundations that were not built on divine, solid ground will fall away from my highest and greatest good. So it's a great message to end on, because we do see things going to, we do see this Divine Masculine's energy needing and going to be making a decision. All right, so that is your Divine Masculine energy reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.